How's it going, guys? Welcome to the FM Dugout for episode 24 and a third of the Hexagon Challenge here with LA Galaxy in the MLS. So, in my last episode, I stupidly thought I was at the end of the season and completely forgot about the Western Conference playoff. I actually looked at the playoff as being something for the teams that didn't win as a way of getting into the North American Champions League. So, yeah, bit of a mistake there. So anyway, we have drawn against San Jose, and there are two legs to the semis and then one final. So I'm going to cover off both semi-final legs in this episode, and in the next one, 24 and 2/3, it will be against the winner of FC Dallas versus Houston. And I'll try and get that out on the same day as this episode so you can watch them back to back and get to the end of the season as quickly as possible. I was tempted to just do the second leg here, but San Jose have given us a run pretty much any time I played them. I think I've drawn them, so it could be quite an interesting match today. And yeah, let's just dive straight into it because nothing has happened. It's been a short 7 days since we played Real Salt Lake, so I always get tempted to call them Real Salt Lake, but I don't know. Anyway, as our team shapes up today, one bit of news, I suppose. Bradford Jamieson has now requested to be taken off the transfer list, so I have happily gone along with that. He's been pretty decent of late. We still have injuries to Daniil Henry and Fernando Montano, so we're still playing Eric Miller and Rob Carey at the moment. Was Ed Sharp still injured? Yes, he is. So we've actually got a full bench today, which is alright. As you can see, there's a lot of players that we've either sent away on loan, and a real stupid mistake for myself, really sending away guys like Sam Atkinson away in, Atkinson away in loan. Yeah, so I think there's really not much I can do with the team. There's a few changes I can make. I can bring on Legit for Toivonen, but as you can see, Legit's last 5 games, 6.88, Toivonen at 7.32. It makes more sense to stick with them. Likewise, Zardes has scored a large number of goals, but he's not been in good form of late, so we're going to stick with Jamieson up front. And yeah, I think that's us. We'll get into today's game, and hopefully we can do a little bit better in this game than we have in previous meetings with San Jose. I have set the preferences this time now to make sure that the sound is lower. I actually played it back. To be honest, I don't usually review the games. I just do sort of key points when I'm editing the videos. And I just noticed when I watched back one of the videos that it was so loud. I thought, that is not good. Nobody can hear me. Not that I'm that interesting to listen to, but hey. Anyway, what do we have? Yes, if we perform well, we can get the result. So it looks like San Jose are probably going to counter Toivonen a little bit. Got to watch out for Emigara. And Bartels as well has been quite troublesome when we've played them. But hopefully we've got enough in our locker to get a first leg win and should make the home tie a lot easier. Good run. Okay. 2 out of 11. Not particularly amazing. One motivated. Defence are okay. Alright, so I don't think I need to change in here. I went back to key. Because I'm doing 2 episodes here, I'll stick it to key rather than extended. Just try and keep the game time a little bit shorter. So here we go. 6 minutes in, Toivonen forward to Iheanacho. Jamieson now. Got to try and get more men forward than this. Miller, nice advanced position again from the fullback. It's cut out and San Jose will come away. No, they don't. Overturned Kearney now. Iheanacho looking surely for Miller. Lots of blue jerseys in the box, but somehow he finds Iheanacho at the front post. Fantastic start. 32nd goal of the season for Iheanacho. Absolute bargain getting him on a free transfer. So I would suggest if you guys have games maybe in maybe not the top leagues, or if you're at a team that's not particularly good in a top league, Iheanacho, keep an eye on him if he does have his contract expire at Man City, because he's been excellent for us. So halfway through the first half, 1-0 up. I mean, it would be fantastic to win the Western Conference. We don't need to. We have North American Champions League qualification through the US Cup win. I don't know if you get it for the Supporters Shield. Honestly, this US league is so confusing. It's like, I used to look at the Scottish League with the split thinking that was confusing. After 33 games, the top half and the bottom half split and play each other once, where you get a team from the bottom half having more points than the top and finishing below them still. But yeah, the US league just takes it to a whole different level. I suppose it's from the influence of like the NFL, NBA, NHL and so on. They all tend to like this same sort of approach with playoffs and drafts and so on. And it's interesting. So I think we're doing well, but we can definitely do better. We've not been fantastic. I'm going to tell the guys at 6.5 that I'm not happy with them and hopefully get a reaction. We do. And I'm probably going to tell Bradford Jameson I'm not happy with him either. Yeah, it seems to have gone okay. Sometimes you can even get away with it. Martin Waghorn actually is one of those guys in the Rangers series where you can tell him even at like 7.2 you're not pleased with him, and he seems to just be motivated by it. He's a fantastic kind of personality to have in your team. I think he really just wants to do better all the time. So not the most eventful first half, but obviously I've reduced it to key highlights. We just want to really see how these two games play out and whether we can make that final. Again, both Houston and Dallas have given us issues this year. That's where we've got our draws. I don't think we've lost either of them. Did we lose to Houston? We might have done. No, we lost to Chicago and NYCFC, I think. Ian Atchell taken down in the box. Excellent opportunity to double our advantage here. Toivonen will place it down with his pink boots. And where will he put it? High into the top right corner. Brilliant finish from Toivonen. 4th goal of the season. He seems like he's been a decent signing so far. Obviously, where I really want him to have an impact is in the Champions League, which is going to be in a year, at which point he'll be 35, I think. Is he? He's 34 at the moment. Yeah, so he'll be 35 next year. I may need to review things. Arduin with a glaring miss there. Could have easily finished totally unmarked at the back post. 60 minutes now. Just looking at Eric Miller is not particularly fit, but we don't really have anyone else to play at right back, so I'll have to play someone out of position if I'm going to do that. Great breakaway here. Jameson finds Rice. Good save from the goalkeeper there. Probably should have done better, but all in all, fairly comfortable. But now Emigara running away with it. Carey cuts it out well. Carey has done really well. He used to be the kind of defensive midfielder that we played, but he's slotted in at centre back really well, covering for Henry, which also eases up our international slots a little bit since we can only play 5. Alright, 70 minutes. I think that's probably long enough. I think I'm actually going to go into advanced tactics. I just find it a lot easier here to kind of pick up a player and see, does that suggest that Anella can play at right back or not? I don't think it does it? No. It's just because I saw the green under there, but I think that's nothing to do with it. Yeah, we're short of defensive options on the bench. Can Rob Carey play there? Nope. Gonzalez? Nope. Yeah, so if we don't want to play Miller, we're going to have to place someone out of position who would be suitable for it. I'm trying to think who's got good adaptability. Did they actually show that? No, they don't show it, do they? I think maybe I'll put Kearney there. I'll go with Kearney. He doesn't like it at all. I don't blame him. I wouldn't like playing right back. In fact, when I used to play football as a kid, I always did really well in training games, playing up front or midfield, and then I got put at right back for the actual game because nobody was any good in that position. Jameson will also come off, and I think we'll give Alipur a run out today, and I think the rest of it seems okay. Just give him words of wisdom, which never change game to game. We just tell him the same thing. Honestly, you could replace us with a tape recorder or something. Just play it back. Right, 15 minutes to go. I would be more than happy with a 2-0 win. If we can not concede, great. If we can get a third goal, I think we've pretty much assured a place in the final. And we've definitely been in control of this match as Kearney takes a good shot from outside the box. Maybe not enough pace to really make the keeper work for it. Ibarra now coming forward. Lots of white jerseys in front of him. Plays it wide to Bartels. And Pfeffer, plays it wide to Graham. And Ibarra puts it in at the front post. That's disappointing. So, 2-1 now. Yeah, okay. It does take the shine off it a little bit. I mean, to be honest, a 1-0 win looks better than 2-1 in my mind. I don't know if away goals count for this or not. But that should be us approaching full time. Yeah, I mean, it was a good performance, but you know, just switching off at key moments really have let them in. Maybe playing Kearney at right back was a bit of a mistake, but I really need Miller to be fit with Montano injured, and we don't have other options there. I thought the game was won. Probably is won, but not as comfortable as it could have been. Carey will cut that out. Legit intercepts Iheanacho. Now, damn, I thought we might have got a third goal there. Would have been a nice way to round it off. I think I'm just going to say it was a good win, to be honest. I don't think it was exceptional. Yeah, Iheanacho on form. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this here and come back with you in a minute for the second leg. And we're back, guys, for the second leg. As you can see in the other semi-final, FC Dallas won 2-1 away from home as well. So you would probably favour FC Dallas to get through and hopefully play us in the final. Some of you guys... Oh, Montano's back. Not quite fit enough. We might make it for the final if we get through. Some of you guys might have noticed the first question there that was on the press conference, the post-match press conference, which was about Iheanacho and saying, could I hold on to him? I was starting to worry, right? I saw the wanted, I thought, oh God, who is it? Stade Rennais. I think we can probably fend them off. The only thing that's worrying me is that minimum fee release clause. I'm wondering what we can get. My 5.5k a week. He doesn't even want to be a designated player. That is fantastic. Right, let's see how high we can get this. 15 million. Let's see if we can cut our agent fee down as well. Might not be too happy. I'll give Iheanacho a bit more money, but I'll cut down the the agent wants a bit more. Right, we'll cut that back down. Take the agent down to 35. He's not budging at all on this one, is he? Let's try 10 mil. No, he's really not budging at all. I mean, I suppose the reason why I wanted to do it was to get the minimum fee. So let's see if we can push the agents up a little bit more and see if we can get 10 mil. No. Alright, okay. Well, that's probably going to lead to a news story that talks have broken down. In terms of the squad, it looks as though it's going to be fit enough. I think I'm going to put Montano. I mean, Villasenor is no use to me at all. He plays wide left. I kind of took him on when we were still playing wide players. So I think Montano at 79% is more used to us. Is Ed Sharp back as well? 96. Ed Sharp has been pretty good for us when he's played. Nah, I'll leave it as it is. Alright, so let's go and see if we can finish off San Jose and get through to the final of the Western Conference playoff. So they've changed their formation to match ours today. Let's see. Oh, it seems to have gone down fairly well. Obviously going to have to try and work on Iheanacho's contract a little bit. I mean, he's contracted long enough, but the fact he's getting close to that minimum fee release clause, if any club in Europe fancies him, 4.7 million is not a lot to pay for a player that age and in that sort of form. So yeah, we'll need to try and work something out. Miller out wide right, whipping it in. Jameson, will we get an early chance here? Yeah, it's probably just a kick-off chance, isn't it? Emiguera forward to Paulinho, to Latifu, and thankfully it was offside. Pretty worrying that an attack turned so quickly there. An early goal is certainly something we need to try and get in this game, just to really assert ourselves on the tie as a whole. 2-1 isn't the greatest lead to have. Not the best start of the game to us. 4 shots, absolutely none in target. Looks like 1 is blocked. Carey, oh no. That is just such terrible defending. What on earth was Carey playing at there? And we find ourselves level now. If away goals count, we are going through, but I certainly don't want to rely on that. Jameson has a gashed leg at the moment. I think I'll just keep him on until half time. It's only a cut. Put a plaster on it, get the magic sponge out. And yeah, we've really struggled to get any shots on target today. Rice with the corner, Gonzalez with the header, and there was a huge bunch of the players just continuing to run in at goal when they're breaking away, and Emigara will go from score again, and now we are really in trouble here. What is going on in this game? Seriously. I don't think there's anything I can do formation wise. We're just, I don't know, it's just switched off. Let's see if I can do something here. Demand more rather than push forward, because we're forward anyway. They're just not playing very well. Rice, lovely strike from him there. Puts us back on level terms now, I suppose. San Jose have now got 2 away goals if there are away goals, as Bartels will whip it in and will pair 2 on him here. Surely we can win the ball back and send it up the park. Come on, put a challenge in, will you? It's not Strictly Come Dancing. Right, Jameson with the challenge, but it just goes straight to Hairston. Latifu all the way back to the goalkeeper now. Goalkeeper's actually on a yellow card. Wonder what that was for. Surely wasn't time wasting in the first half. Godoy forward to Bartels, who will find Paulinho, and that's a pretty bad miss from there. We really need to get to half time so I can just paint the wall with these guys. The 2 centre backs are having a terrible game today. Let's see. That seems to have gone well. Gonzalez, you're the captain, alright. You need to be fired up. There we go. Right. Oh, that one worked. So there you go, 6.7. You can tell me you're unhappy. I suppose he has conceded 2 goals. Jameson has got the same condition at the moment as Iheanacho, playing the same way. Tempted just to leave him on. I don't think a gash leg is the sort of one that if they carry on playing that you'll make it worse potentially. It's not like, you know, they've done something to a muscle or an ankle. It's just sort of superficial. So he should be alright to carry on. Latifu with the corner now. Front post header off the bar, scrambled about. My goodness, we don't make things easy for ourselves at all. And now Bartels will play the corner and headed away at the front post by Toivonen. Emigara will pick it up. Bartels again across the face of goal. We look so nervous at the back today. I don't know if it's the occasion, we're getting to the final, but it seems like we're just... What's that? I mean, totally unchallenged there, and you put it out for a corner. Pretty crazy. Bartels will play it in. Front post header from Paulinho, but it's over. And we survive. And interestingly enough, San Jose have gone back to the formation they had in the first game now. Right, okay, it's getting to that point where we need to make a change. And I think I'm going to bring on Zardes and switch the role here to target man and see if we get him to hold up the play and allow the rest of the team to kind of rally around him. Say the defence is just looking so poor. I'm going to have to give Atenella a go here. Carey just doesn't seem to have his game face on today. So yeah, we really do need a goal to take control of the tie here. So let's see if we can just get the guys to push forward. Yeah, to have been 2-0 up from the first leg to now be in this position, it's pretty disappointing to concede 2 goals in the manner that we did. It's not good at all, because we have controlled this game again. We've had more chances, But certainly not seeing those chances, so they're obviously not very good quality ones. We're approaching 20 minutes to the end. It's going to get to that nervous time now. If we can get a goal here, it'll be fantastic. Miller whips it in. The header from Kearney, an unlikely target for the cross. Gets the head past the goalkeeper, and that's us back in charge now. So do we change our mentality to control? Yeah, I think I'm going to. Certainly that breakaway in the first half, not the first goal, the second goal, we were just caught out for having too many men forward and seemingly running towards the goal even though the ball had broken away. You know, surely you'd backtrack at that point, but obviously not. Fabregas now, Kearney. Can we craft another chance here? Finish this off. Iheanacho with the effort. Lovely finish. 33rd goal of the season. 3-2 on the day. 5-3 in aggregate. I think we should be safe. 2 goals will be what San Jose need to draw level, and if away goals count, they go through. So we still have to be careful here. It doesn't look like they're pushing men forward. It seems like they're quite happy to just take the loss. Kearney now. Iheanacho. Nobody offering support wide, but Ardoon's there now. Cuts it back into Rice, forward, looking for Iheanacho. Latifu will send it back up. Paulinho almost getting the break of the ball there. Gonzalez to Rice, to Fabregas, lovely move. Toivonen nearly getting an effort. Kearney, Iheanacho now. Back to Fabregas. Kearney should have done better. I'd say the header was probably more difficult than that. Rice will take the resulting corner, and it's headed out, chased down by Zardes, and the highlight's over. So yeah, I mean, look at the stats. 21 shots, 9 in target. I mean, to have lost this game would have been a little bit unfair on us. Just a few defensive lapses. Attinella's done pretty well since coming on, 6.9. Obviously hasn't made any mistakes the way that Kearney did. And we should just count down the time now. And that'll take us through to the final. Who will we play? Well, I don't know. Let's see if we pull up the latest scores just now. There they are up there. Oh, of course they're. Yeah, I forgot the 2 games aren't played at the same time. So, Zardes there. That would have been the icing on the cake if he'd put that in. But we've got 1 minute of normal time to go. It's surely job done. Not the most professional of performances from us at home as Emigara gets through for a tight angle. Rios with a one-handed save for San Jose's 9th corner of the match. They've certainly given us a match this time. They looked a lot more threatening. Certainly a few goal-mouth scrambles, a few heart-in-the-mouth moments. But we'll just count down this final minute of added time. Rice will play in the free kick, headed away. Emigara plays it forward looking for Latifu, but we win it back, and we'll just keep possession here now surely, and that will be the end of the game, the end of the semi-final, and we're on our way to the playoff finals. And yeah, it would be fantastic if we could win that as well. And we've done it. So yeah, I'll just say congratulations. I don't want to put too much praise on them because we did not start that game off well at all. So I'm just going to quickly do these. Could not be prouder. Yes, Rios, he does deserve it. He's fantastic. Right, so hopefully now we will get the second game take place. There we go. FC Dallas. So they did win. How did they actually get on in that game? So 4-0 win at home. So we could be in for a tough game against FC Dallas. And yeah, this is the end of this episode, and I'll come back with, as I say, 24 2/3 when we take on FC Dallas in the Western Conference Final. So guys, we're almost there at the end of the first season, almost getting a clean sweep. What do you think of it so far? Leave me a comment, let me know what you think of how our team is shaping up and how we might do in the Champions League next year. If you liked this video, leave a like and a comment. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and come back for the final of the Western Conference with LA Galaxy. And until the next time, guys, I'll see you when I see you.